For the third time in 4 months, Donald Trump is in a courtroom facing a judge, answering charges that he committed a crime. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Lourdes Duarte. We begin now with a live picture. You can see that is the motorcade where former President Trump is riding in this afternoon as he heads back to the airport after attending that court hearing today where he pled not guilty to 4 conspiracy charges.
He is charged with 4 federal crimes that accuse him of conspiring to overturn the results of the 2020 election, despite repeatedly being told he lost. We do expect the former president to make some brief remarks when he arrives at the airport before boarding his plane. We'll bring those to you when they happen. For now, let's go to Christine Flores. She's in the newsroom now with an update on this court hearing, which just wrapped up. Christine?
Good evening, Ben and Lourdes. As expected, the former president pled not guilty. About 45 minutes ago, he went before a U.S. magistrate in federal court for the 4 felony charges he faces related to his alleged conspiracy to obstruct the 2020 presidential election. Now, those 4 charges include conspiracy to defraud the United States, conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against the rights of citizens. Today marks Trump's 3rd appearance before a judge in the last 4 months. Now, you may recall he was charged in April with falsifying business records in connection with the alleged hush money payment to an adult film actress during the 2016 presidential campaign. And he was also charged with 40 felony counts in Florida, where he's accused of illegally storing classified documents at his Mar-a-Lago estate and refusing the government's demands to return them. He has also pled not guilty in those 2 previous cases, which are set for trial next year. While cameras weren't allowed in the courtroom today, Trump's legal spokesperson, Alina Habba, tells us their definition of today.
This is not a coincidence. This is election interference at its finest against the leading candidate right now for president, for either party. President Trump is under siege in a way that we have never seen before. President Trump and his legal team and everyone on his team will continue to fight, not for him, but for the American people.
Clarified in court that the government is not seeking to detain Trump, which the parties agreed upon as a condition of release, which means he must appear in court as directed and sign an appearance bond. Trump's team is dealing with all of this on top of his campaign to seek re-election in the 2024 presidential race. Now, the first hearing date in this case has been scheduled for Monday, August 28th at 10 a.m. For now, live in the newsroom, Christine Flores, WGN News.
All right, Christine, I will take it from you. And we want to bring in our political analyst, Paul Lisnek, who's been here all afternoon, keeping track of what's been happening. You know, one of the things that we were talking about earlier is that Trump did not need to attend this hearing today, but yet there he was. So why do you think that may have been?
He could have done it by Zoom. That the D.C. court rules allow that. He chose to show up, so that was his choice. And I think it's, you know, before the hearing started, Ben made a comment actually to our viewers, which was there's sort of 2 battles going on, the legal battle and the political battle. And I think all of this is about the political battle. So his presence in the courtroom, his message, if he's about to speak to the press right now, his spokespeople talking for him. I mean, his view is, and he said it in one of his truth tweets this morning, or whatever you call it, where he made the comment saying, one more indictment and I'll be reelected. He, of course, is referring to Georgia. But I think what he's saying is he's making having a realistic reaction to when he gets indicted, support goes up. Support increases.
Fundraising goes up.
Absolutely. I've been getting fundraising requests all afternoon from his staff. So the bottom line to it is I think it's the political battle that he's doing very well in right now, and that's why he showed up.
Okay.
I was struck by the fact this magistrate made him wait 20 minutes. The hearing started 20 minutes late. He said, yes, Your Honor. He said not guilty. He said his name. Other than that, pretty routine hearing, other than we're getting our first look at how the timeline might work. Next court hearing, August 28th. And interestingly, that's only a couple of days after the first Republican presidential debate.